guys, how's it going? So we've got this one all sanded down completely. Dad's getting ready to mix up bodywork. Yeah.
Which one?
I'll get it. Getting ready to mix up bodywork to fill these dents right here in the front.
Tell me which live.
It doesn't matter. And this one's going a dark charcoal.
There you go.
Quite the dents you got. They're not terrible though. John Halverson says, yo, 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 what's up?
Hey, John.
So Dad's doing body work right now. About to put it on the front end. Got some dents. They're mostly just on the front end, actually. I don't see any anywhere else on this one.
Good.
Maybe a little bit on the back, but that's it. God bless you. Dad's specialty, and I know everyone's got their own thing when they do body work, but Dad's specialty seems to be curves. I don't know why. Like if he does a dog leg, he's really good at it for some reason. Or if he has to do a curve like this on a hood, really good at it. Maybe it's because the older cars, well, I guess it technically wasn't the older ones, but when you were coming in, a lot of them were curved, weren't they? That was just the beginning of them.
Oopsies.
Let's see. John says we're getting a big snowstorm today in Minnesota, 8 to 10 inches.
Damn.
That's a lot.
That's not a lot.
That's a lot. Not for Minnesota. No, that'd be a lot for Texas, though. Last time we had 8 to 10 inches in 2021.
Shut down for like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Collapsed. The economy and the world ended.
Let's see. Tim says, what are you using there, JP?
Hondo.
We're using
High-tech.
High-tech. Yeah, that's it. Lightweight body filler. Hondo. We actually have a cold front moving through today.
Right. It's supposed to go from 80 degrees to down to 50 tomorrow.
It's supposed to be 40 degrees tomorrow, but it's 80 today, and it's hot outside right now. He's got the fan going right there even.
Been 80 for the last week.
It's been that way for a while, yeah.
Yeah, since Christmas. Right before Christmas it was like 70. Christmas Day was like 84.
How much for a 2000 single cab Chevy, 1500?
$800 unless it's red and peeling all the way around it.
Mark says, what's up, guys? Great work.
Hey, man.
Let's see. Mikey says, I'm in Illinois and I got 12 inches.
Yeah, it's not a lot for Illinois either. My dad was in Illinois and out there in the snowstorm of 83. It was an 81.
Dang.
May have been 81.
How much for an 85 Monte Carlo?
Somewhere between 1,500 and 2,500. Depends.
Don't forget that little itty
I
bitty
haven't
dent on the
forgotten
back.
anything. Shot me alone.
I just want to make sure you ain't gotta be so mean to me, do you?
You don't gotta go talk to me like I ain't forgotten about it.
You have. You routinely forget
I have
about a lot
not
of stuff,
forgotten
sir.
About it. I'm doing work.
You routinely forget about a lot of stuff, sir. I'm just throwing out a little reminder. It's what a helper is supposed to do. I think you just get mad because you did forget. Faith Sykes says, good morning. Mark says, hi from Croatia.
Hi, Croatia.
This one's right there on the curve, too. Bill says, does he ever take a day off? He's always working.
Yeah.
Certainly doesn't feel like it. He took Christmas off, though. Thankfully. Kyle says, good morning, both of you.
Morning.
How much to paint? It's 10:51, yeah.
Damn.
How much to paint a 95 F-150 white?
$800. As long as it ain't peeling all over.
Let's see. Al says, howdy, Bondo looks nice, my guy.
Yep.
Sykes says, well, y'all are back. Good morning, guys.
Would that be Mr. Sykes?
That would be Mr. Sykes.
I know Faith ain't there talking.
She actually gets on our lives.
Yeah.
What size air compressor do you use?
It's a 60-gallon one.
That big guy right there.
What's the motor size? 2.5?
2.5, yeah.
We're getting ready to go buy a 60-gallon. Is that a 5 or 3.5?
I think it was a 5 horsepower. This one's a 3.5 or 3.7. I forget which. But the one we want's a 5 horsepower for like $1,000, something like
I
that.
think so, yeah. I'm about to go get that soon.
Ooh, Sykes says somebody has to work around here. He's just asking not to ever get cinnamon rolls made for him again. Let's see. P says hello from Malaysia.
Hello, Malaysia.
Charlie says any silver coins around the house.
Why?
Silver coins. That's a
Yeah.
weird one.
I've got silver coins. Why?
How much do you charge for a Trailblazer?
$800.
Do you guys have a website to get booked on?
Nope. I don't do booking. You want to drop it off, it takes 5-6 months right now to do. So you get done from drop off to pick up.
Yeah, drop off to pick up is 5 weeks.
5 months.
5 months, sorry.
Could be 6.
We're a little busy. We're just a little busy.
Trying to calm things down some so I can get other stuff done.
Clean to the T says, what's up? He was formerly Cosmetic Auto Reflections. That's a cool name. What was the name we were considering? We did JP Auto Paint Works, right, whenever we first did it. But what was the name we were considering? Wasn't it like Diamond Auto Paint or something?
No, wasn't nothing that stupid.
No, it was something cool, though. I forgot what it was.
John's fucking Paint Works.
Isn't that what it is right now?
No, it's JP.
You just leave the F out of the JP. This is JFP.
John fucking Paint Works.
Let's see, John Parham's, what are we up to? Fresh cut. Yeah,
Maybe
shave the head.
shaved the face too, but I guess it's growing back.
The face is always going back. It grows back fast.
It does. I shaved it day after Christmas.
Was it? Mason says, does it last? Really pretty.
Well, that's a fan right there.
Yeah, Dad's fan is on behind him, but it is actually a noisy air compressor.
It is indeed. Indeedly do.
Let's see, Jose says, looking good. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Jose.
Robert says, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Duke says, how about you come to VA?
Why? What the fuck is in Virginia? I ain't lose nothing there. Shithole capital of America next to LA.
Mainly says, what PSI do you spray with?
Somewhere between whatever the fuck I want and wherever the fuck I'm at.
John Henderson says, sup, y'all?
So,
Eloy, I can't pronounce his name. He says, you're gay.
that's probably the gayest thing I've ever heard.
Let's see, Tio says, hi from Brazil.
I guess you're just mad that your wife left you for a woman. Said that she had a bigger dick than you.
John Henderson says, hope Christmas was good from Vegas.
No, I didn't go to Vegas, but yes, Christmas was great.
What's the turnaround time on a small car?
5 months.
Andrew says, get him a Mountain Dew.
I've had 2.
Have you really? You've had 2 Mountain Dews tonight?
Mm-hmm.
How many cars can you paint a week?
As many as I desire.
Ooh. The save says real or not. Are aliens real or not?
I don't know, ask Google, because according to Google they are. I don't know, we got illegal aliens across the border all the time.
I didn't think about that. Have you ever painted a G37 before? Just curious.
G37. Gulfstream? You talking about an airplane? No, I don't paint airplanes.
Are you talking about the little, what are those, Scions
If
or
you're talking
something?
about cars, yeah, I've painted.
2003 F-350, a Western hauler.
No, I don't do those.
that a big one?
Yeah, it's like a flatbed. What do you call those fucking things? Rollback.
Ah. An Infinity G37.
Yeah, I painted them. I told you I did.
What is this channel about?
Your mama and helping your wife. Because she's up on the fans only site, asking for people to come fuck her for like 5 cents.
There it is.
I,
Grease Spot Garage says, JP!
hey,
Grease Spot, what's up? What kind of classics have you painted? What kind of classics hasn't he painted? You painted almost everything, haven't you?
yeah, I've painted Model A's, 23s, 50 something, 56s. But there's not much I haven't painted in the car world. Yeah, there isn't much I haven't painted.
Do you paint bikes?
No. Motorcycle owners are the biggest sissy babies in the world. Bunch of pansy asses.
But don't you want a motorcycle?
I used to, yeah.
Don't you want one?
Oh, yeah. But I would never let anybody paint my shit.
OBS says, is white the cheapest paint to get painted?
I don't know.
Could be with some body shops. With us, it's cheaper usually to go back the same color. But if it's
Right.
red, then it's always going to be $200 more no matter what.
Right. If you've got a red truck and you want to go white, well, then it's $1,100.
Jay says, paint your hair.
Paint your mama. Painted your wife last night.
Jockey says, the king of insults.
I try to be.
Sel says, what email we use to get a quote?
You don't. You contact me on JP Auto Paintworks on Facebook. If you can't, then that means you're blocked, and I don't want a goddamn thing from you because you were a dick in order to get blocked by me. So,
John Halverson says, have you been playing any of the new Call of Duty?
no. I'm still stuck on the old one. New is bad.
New is not bad.
New is bad.
Let's see. Jason says, I got a 56 Chevy. I'd love to have you paint it.
I don't want to paint it. Now what?
Isn't that because we have a 57 Bel Air out there, right?
That's 56.
56? No, I think it's 50.
It might be a 57.
4-door. It's a nice one. I can't wait to do that one. So we've got this one we're doing, then we have the C10 that sits outside, and then we've got a little pink car, but at the same time as the little pink Honda, I want to do the Bel Air at the same time. I think that's about the order, unless there's somebody else that goes, hey man.
I keep promising people their vehicles back because, well, we're trying to get them done. Can only do but so much at one time with 2 people.
Kobe says, hi, you're my favorite.
Thank you.
Let's see. Bad says, how much for a Buick Sentra? 1955 two-tone?
Somewhere between $2,500 to $45,000. It's $1,500 to $2,500. I don't get into
Money
a
Team
lot.
says, I'll be there with my bus today around 11.
Stop threatening me with that goddamn bus, dude. Come to your
OBS.
house, pop all 4 of the fucking tires. 8 of the tires on that thing.
OBS says it's white and it's going to go white again.
Yeah, it's just $800 as long as it's not peeling on every single panel.
Yeah. Andrew says, how's the new shop going?
It's not.
We have not put up
We
the
were
new
supposed to put up the
roof
roof
yet.
this weekend, but I've sat around since Christmas. Today's the first day I've worked.
Let's see. Clean says, I'm in a pure live roast session. Get him, JP.
Usually I'm not, but a lot of people keep going after me because of big no balls block dumbass. Because he's putting 7 stackable coats of clear on a car, and it's not milking up and it's not solvent popping, even though it really is, because he's not doing it.
Well, I realize people don't know what solvent pop is. A lot of them wet sand and buff it out, and they're all like, I have to get it flat because it's got so much orange peel and it's got so much dirt in it. And then you realize that the dirt is the solvent pop, and they don't realize that. I told that to one guy, and I think I made him so mad that he blocked me. Let's see. Fabian says, I got a 2011 Sierra Crew Cab, and it's silver.
Good for you, Fabian. Nice. Let me slow clap that. It's $800 as long as it ain't peeling on every panel.
Let's see. Grease Spot says, good short you did on the pot lifetime and the flash times of clear coat. Yeah, I don't think a lot of... That's the one where you're talking about big kid blocks and putting 5 coats on, and how if you wait too long, then they can't. I don't think a lot of people understand that. They just listen to the moron who started saying stackable coats, man, stackable. That's not a thing.
Here's the thing. When people are on TV and they act like they know what they're doing, and we see it all the time. People, kids, sheep, dumbasses, motherfuckers that will bend over, drop their trowel, let you fuck them in the ass because that's what they want, will go, TV guy knows more than dude over in a shed. I don't fucking care. I've got hundreds of people who have come onto my page running their mouth about how they know more than I do. Bryce at least had the balls, or stupidity, depending upon how you want to look at it, to show the clear that he's using. So now I've shown that clear cannot be done. I've had people come out of the woodwork and go, I do it all the time. And I go, okay, what clear are you using? No, you're an idiot, John. You don't understand. I do it all the time. Okay, what clear are you fucking using? Because there are clears out there that you can do that with. I've never said there wasn't. I said, his clear.
Yeah, the specific time, because his is actually a production clear.
His clear. His. It's not me, it's Sherwin-Williams. I didn't do it, Sherwin-Williams said it.
We've also had a couple people that have DM'd and left a couple comments as well that have said, I used that exact clear and
following dipshits instructions,
and I had it turn milky white in between the 3rd and 4th coat. And he said, I thought I did something wrong, but thank you for sharing this. Because it's not reality. It's not truth. It's just not truth. Not with that clear anyways. I'm sure you could get away with it with certain clears.
I've only had one guy that went, I use Sikkens, and he named the ungodly long number. For those of you who are painters, you know that Sikkens has like 68, 24, 39, 28, 74, 22 clear.
Yeah.
But, you know, he named DC 21 clear. He named something else. That he does 5 coats of clear at one time. Right? Yeah, I mean, I've said it all along. DC 21, it's shit clear. Sherwin-Williams clear has more high solids content to it than DC 21. Now that's just me. Well, actually, it's not me.
That's not you. That's reality.
It's reality. But there are other clears out there that you can do this with. I never said you can't. What I've said is that Bryce, the piece of shit, wants to make older painters and body men. He needs to change the terminology to make himself feel superior, because God damn it, I was a part of Ken Diggett and the $20,000 lawsuits, you know, the 20 fucking lawsuits that are going against him, but I left right before all of Ken has gone out of business now because of the bullshit unreality of trying to do a $100,000 build with a $30,000 bullshit paint job. He won a Riddler's Award! A Riddler's Award! I guess they call it a Riddler Award for a reason. Let's, and it's just a mere challenge. It's just a mere challenge. Let's take that Riddler car that you won, let's put it outside for 6 months. In the sun, uncovered, just 6 months. And let's see what happens to this. A trailer queen who never sees anything of the sun. In fact, you can watch those motherfuckers, I dare you. Next year in SEMA, watch the trailer queens that come out. They're inside, or they're so close, and then they spread a tarp out over the top of the car and walk that shit inside out of the sun, because the moment the sun hits it, it starts changing the color of all of those clears.
Right, because it's not realistic to put 5 coats on there.
Right.
They fade out and die. And the pigments they use underneath of it aren't pigments. They're usually dyes. They don't last long either. How much to paint a 2007 Infiniti G37? It's silver.
$500, as long as it's not peeling on every single panel.
Cole says, hey, from Ponderosa, Texas.
Hey.
Or, no, sorry, Ponder, Texas.
Ponderosa.
I can't help it. I just saw Ponderosa. I saw Ponder and I said, Ponderosa. Let's see. Scott says, JP, love your comebacks.
Thank you.
Let's see. Someone going down the road.
Somebody out here in Runaway Bay last night was playing with flashbangs.
Yeah, that was for sure a flashbang. Let's see. H says, I got an 01 Ford Mustang. I'd love to repaint. I've never painted before. Can I achieve this process myself?
Probably not. Because you're a horrible human being. Dude, you do anything you set your mind to. If you want to do it, do it. It's not hard. Any idiot can do it. Look at Bryce. Look at Bryce Green of Dumb Block Kids. He does it all the time. Not really. He hires people to do it.
No, the truth is it's not hard.
But he runs
it's hard work, but it's not hard to do.
He runs the con of, now you need my blocks to sand off all of that clear.
It's not working because one of the balls pop off.
Is your body work that shitty that you're trying to straighten out all of your body work through your clear, through your paint job? Begs to differ, begs the question, how shitty of a body man are you? Wow. Well, no, John, you don't understand. All that stuff's got to be perfectly straight. I've got 3 cars on my page that are perfectly flat. I mean, like, perfectly flat. Nope, I didn't buff them. Not a goddamn one of them. There's a black Riviera. There are parts of it that need to be wet sanded and buffed. Is it perfection? Not a fucking bit. But what it does is it takes your TV reality bullshit and goes, zip, pop. And not just mine. It's not just me. There are real painters out there that go, yeah, this guy's a fucking idiot.
There's a lot of them, actually.
But I want to make it clear to Bryce, because he'll never answer any of this, because he's a dipshit. And I mean that. He's as dumb as a rock. Your 20 years working for your daddy at the insurance, 20 years of working behind a desk, shit. Your whole year and a half as a painter working for someone, because let's face it, you've never done a paint job in your life, other than maybe a fender and a door. The reason I went after him was because, like I said, he wanted to call all of us older guys, and he started off with Bill, with Bondo Billy. And Billy put him in his place quick, fast, and in a hurry. And Billy can't, because Billy is both a restoration guy, body guy, and a paint guy. Now, I've listened to Bryce, and I went on a few of his things where he was trying to change the terminology, and he kept calling, don't listen to the guy who's never been to SEMA. Don't listen to the guy who works in a shed. Don't ever listen to a guy who does this or does that because they've never done whatever. Bryce, I'm probably 30 years your age, and I've done everything in the automotive paint world that you can do. Did I go to SEMA? No, because my bosses weren't going to pay the money to stick a car in SEMA. Did I do Barrett Jackson when Barrett Jackson only did low number matching cars back in the 90s and the car had to be perfect? Did I pass their inspections in order to get the car from Northern Virginia out to California? Yes, not once, not twice, but 3 times. One was a Corvette, one was a 23, another one was a 56 or a 57 Chevy. Now those paint jobs that I put on them, I was working for someone. Did I win awards? I got the biggest award whenever the fucking car left. And the guy who inspected it came over and said, I like the way you did it. It was perfect. Just fucking flawless. And he said, we're going to take it out there and it's going to sell. Those were, cars that we cleared and then let set for 30 days, and then we re-cleared it, and then I wet sanded and buffed. Just like you said you can't do. But I want to make it clear, stop going after the older technicians because you think that you have more experience with your 20 years of bullshit on TV that you've never done in your life, motherfucker. Let's get that straight. Billy squared you up and shut you down real fast. Now I am too. Make sure you keep flooding your page and make sure you move all that paint shit all the way down. Keep flooding it with about the body work and the body work tips and the shit that you're doing. But don't attack us anymore. Don't go after the older guys who keep doing it right.
Super says, my favorite person. I'm glad you're doing well.
Thank you.
Davey says, JP with the fresh cut. Username says, are you able to do a primer, a middle coat, and a top coat in 48 hours? I'm not even sure what a middle coat is supposed to be.
I like we had a pickup truck.
Yeah.
We sanded it down. We had to prime the whole thing. We sanded it down the next day, and then we based it and cleared it.
All of that was in 48 hours.
All of that was within a 48-hour time period. Do you know how many hours are in 48 hours? Could that be 3 days? Yeah, I did it.
It's 2 days, but 3 days worth of work.
I mean, yeah, we did it.
How long out are you for a 2008 Chevy Silverado?
5 months from drop off to pick up.
Let's see. Clean says, I've never heard packing that much clear on. You can't sand the clouds from the packed clear.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Imagine waiting 30 fucking minutes between your first coat and your second coat. Then wait 30 more fucking minutes between your first coat and your third coat. And imagine waiting another 30 minutes between your first coat and your fourth coat. Okay?
Yeah.
Imagine doing that kind of stupidity.
And then thinking that you are somebody.
Right. So either it's a bullshit, unrealistic, because he doesn't show himself doing it. He doesn't show anybody doing it. He shows himself talking about doing it. Look, let me give you an example. I talked last year that I was going to run for president. All year long. I was going to be president. I'm going to be president. I'm going to be God of this world. I'm going to be God of this world. I'm going to be God of Mars, motherfucker. See, I can talk all day long until I'm blue in the face. But can Trump call himself a president? Well, yeah, why? Because he showed himself getting elected as president. So he's president.
So
Now,
don't
the
show.
con is that I can talk all day. Put 17 coats of clear, goddammit. Bryce is wrong. You gotta do 18 coats of clear at one fucking time. But until you see me do it, the reality is that you take that super high, ultra high solids clear that he's got, you put it back to back, 2 wet coats, you bake it because it's a baking clear. It has to be baked. And then you come back 3 hours later, it's sandable and buffable after it comes out of the booth 3 hours later, and you put 2 more. And you do that until you reach your 5 coats of clear, right?
Right.
That's the reality of it.
Because that's what lasts.
Right.
You could take a one that has that much clear in the millage and whatever everyone talks about. You know, there's the goal of the millage that you're supposed to achieve on the final, thing. And then these guys blow that out of the water by going like 8-10 mils when it's supposed to be like 3 on an average or something crazy.
Can you imagine having that much fucking clear? Because it's an ultra high solids clear. Let's be for real about that.
Right.
Now that's an exaggeration, but I guarantee you, after his 5 coats of clear, it's out to here. Can you imagine that fixing in with the
Inside
light?
these little things? That's why these mofos have to take a car apart, because they put too much clear on. I know I had somebody that was asking about how does he bridge the gaps? Like if he's how in the world can you even open the door after you put that much clear on? Like, is it touching?
How do you put back? And let's be real. I want to see. Everybody goes, why don't you go after Bad Chad? Why don't you go? He's bad. Bad Chad's a builder of cars.
Right.
Now, he's never claimed to be a painter. He just claims to know enough to do what he's doing. But then he goes and talks to people like Chip Foose, and then the weird hippie guy with the long hair and the dreads and shit up out of Canada. And that guy comes in and guides him and tells him what to do. But he's not putting 25 fucking coats of clear on a car and then going, I just put 25 coats of clear. No, he sets up the camera. He does exactly what I do because I kind of learned it from him. Let people see what you're fucking doing, which Bryce has yet to do. Show me those 5 coats of clear that you put on from the 4 hours. Your camera will have 4 hours worth of